So with the Universal God of Destruction tournament now officially over, guys, today we're going to go on ahead and dive into the comment section and see what the community has to say about the recent events that happened in Dragon Ball Super Episode 40. As you guys can see right now, this was my official Dragon Ball Super Episode 41 preview and 40 review of the episode itself, guys. Go ahead and check it out. So let's just dive right into the comments, shall we? All right, let's see here. Michael, double boner all the way across from the sky. Every single person got boners by the end of this episode, only because there were several things that happened. Spoiler alert, guys, by the way. The dragon, Zarama appeared, and of course, Zeno, the king of everything, appeared towards the end, and that was really cool. So, Marcus, this is exactly why Toei's GT was better. Horrible story. Please explain to me how Dragon Ball GT had a more convoluted and better story than Dragon Ball Super thus far, because in my opinion, I think that as decent as GT was, Toei really dropped the ball with GT with several things. I feel as if they definitely made up with Dragon Ball Super. And alright, you have another comment right here. Alright, so this episode was bullshit. This is exactly why Dragon Ball GT was better and always will be. Nothing made sense. Why would Hit ring himself out? Just because Goku's body couldn't hold up to the Kaio-Ken form doesn't mean he had to quit. He never quit against Kid Buu, and Kid Buu destroyed his body. He never quit against Beerus, and Beerus tired him out. Hit rebelling against the God of Destruction Universe 6 made him look pathetic. How did that make him look pathetic? Way to go, Toriyama. You fucked up once again with your horrible writing. At least GT made sense. This doesn't. Monaka beating Hit, are you kidding me? As strong as Hit was, why couldn't Hit just take the victory? This was why, if Vegeta was in charge, he would have gotten everything done himself. Damn, so far there's a couple of salty people in here. All right, well, first and foremost, I really want to know how you believe Dragon Ball GT was better than everything presented in Dragon Ball Super thus far, because I understand the basis of this right here. I understand the basis of, you know, Monaka beating Hit, like, because that was something truly unexpected. I mean, for the people that actually believed that Hit was going to win, they were ultimately just blindsided by Monaka because Monaka was the last one there, and it made sense because Hit realized that he was a pawn to Champa after Champa had threatened to kill everybody. He said, listen, I'm the one in charge. You're only mere pawns to us. You do as we say. So that's what made Hit, you know, pretty much convert himself and change his mind, because he realized that he was a puppet amongst this entire thing, and he didn't want to be that no more. So before I go back into this comment, I want to see what other people have to say. I don't know why everybody mad at Goku. He taking the most L's since Super started, only got 1 W, and Vegeta got 3 W's, so I think it's fair. That's true. Goku suffered many losses. Goku has suffered more losses than anyone else. And Vegeta did gain 3 W's. He did beat, you know, Kabe. He did beat Frost, and he beat Vegeta. So Vegeta had, more often than not, he had the most knockouts and stuff going on. So he did receive a lot of victories, and I think it's only proper for Goku to receive a victory as well. But in essence, he ringed himself out. So he deliberately cost himself the match because he knew he was gonna lose. I mean, he even said it himself that the Kaio-Ken form was drawing near its limit, and Hit kept getting stronger because he gradually improves during battles. So I want to see the next episode. So do I, brother. This was a good story. I was happy. I just hate the fact that Monaka took the glory. That's just my opinion. Good content. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Loco. I mean, I can see where you're coming from with this, Monaka taking the glory, but that's just the way Akira Toriyama writes things. That's just the way he designs his stories and whatnot, and it's typical Dragon Ball. Do you really can you really blame him for that? Absolutely not. So the dragon looked more like Blue Eyes White Dragon, but gold. Yes, he did. Yes, he freaking did. Zarama looks awesome, though, nevertheless. That is it. The one above all from Dragon Ball Universe. And he had to be from the From the Zodic family? I have no idea what you're talking about, bro. Champa is Eric Cartman of Dragon Ball Super. Yes, he fucking is. Champa is Eric Cartman. I swear to God, if you had to compare any single character from any TV show, I would compare Champa to Eric, because Champa was bitching, he was complaining, he was like just moaning and just grunting about everything. That's exactly how Eric Cartman gets, and that's exactly who Champa is in Dragon Ball Super thus far. He is Eric Cartman. So I guess you could say Hit got hit. I see for myself out. I mean, yeah, Hit got one punched. He got Saitama out the ring. So that was really unexpected, by the way. So I expected Goku to step out of the ring and give up. He did the same thing in the Cell games when he knew he wouldn't, when he couldn't have won. The reason why he gave up in fighting Cell was because he knew that Gohan at the moment was stronger than him and was the only chance of defeating Cell, just as Goku believed that Monaka was stronger than him and was the only chance of defeating Hit. But at the same time, everybody realized, except for Goku, that Monaka was just a bluff character, and especially towards like the end when Goku's like, oh, don't worry, Beerus, you have the strongest character lined up for your last, trump card, right? And even Whis was like, yeah, that's right, Beerus, right? And that pretty much turned out to be a bluff. But it was really funny the way Monaka stepped in there. So, what if Frost wakes up and steals the wish? That is true. I mean, but then again, Frost looks like he is just dead on that sofa. Like, I swear to God, there are flies all around him. I honestly don't care much about what happens with this part. I just hope Hit is involved in Super more than this arc. He has slowly become a favorite character, especially with how he interacts with Goku. Would love to see him go all out with no rules and them using full power to get to, so they have no fatigue. Well, I mean, that's true. I mean, the only reason why everything was prolonged and Hit didn't go all out was because there were rules. There were rules within the arc, and Hit couldn't break them. Hit could not break them. Goku requested for those rules to be taken out, but ultimately Champa and Beerus they declined. I mean, Champa wanted to, but Beerus declined, so like they had like an altercation, in which led to Goku getting himself ringed out. So let me see. So this pretty much puts the Trunks returning theory to rest, since everyone thought, yeah, exactly, since everyone thought that's who will be appearing in the ring. Also upset that Goku and Hit didn't finish the match, but I gotta say I'm pretty excited for where the story is going, except they are constantly busting Vegeta's balls. They are busting Vegeta's balls, and a lot of people are gonna say, well, this is Vegeta's moment, Vegeta deserves more. As awesome as Vegeta is, guys, he had his time, and I'm sure he'll have more, more of the spotlight as we progress on forward with Dragon Ball Super. But as of right now, they are busting Vegeta's balls, because if you look at the entirety of Dragon Ball, it's through Goku's perspective, it's Goku's journey, and so like the be-all end-all was Goku versus Hit. So that's ultimately what it comes down to. I mean, I would have loved to see Vegeta versus Hit, to the point where like it was just an all-out battle similar to how Goku fought Hit. But of course, Vegeta had to have been that character to fall, because Goku needed to find out how Hit operated. So the dragon is a mixture between Wendy's Dragon and the Winged Dragon of Raw. The Winged Dragon of Raw for sure, brother. I mean, I used to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Like crazy. He definitely looks like the Winged Dragon of Raw, without a doubt, man. Yo, that dragon though, this is straight from Yu-Gi-Oh! Come forward with the Winged Dragon of Raw. Yeah, exactly. Yo, I swear to God, when I saw that dragon, that is the exact depiction of how Winged Dragon of Raw looks like. I swear to God, Toriyama must have been watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Before he wrote this. Let me see. I don't appreciate the design for the King of Everything. Akira needs to start making his designs more badass, really. I agree with you, Mr. Anime King. I think that Akira Toriyama needs to up his designs a little bit. I mean, they're all simplistic. The community can come up with even better designs, so why can't he, I mean, it is what it is at this point. I mean, do you really expect more from Akira? So why does the greatest being in all of these Dragon Ball universes look like the little guy, look like a little ugly stupid bitch? Yo, why not a big powerful jacked son of a bitch? So like what, like Broly? So weird, just like the Super Saiyan God skinny shit. Thankfully, Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan looks much better, although the name is getting ridiculous. Besides that, I like Dragon Ball Super. Well, I agree in a way. For the King of Everything looking like a little ugly stupid bitch, he looks like a little puny pipsqueak, honestly. I mean, for him to be the King of Everything, I agree. Why not be a big, powerful, jacked son of a bitch? Why not look like Omega Shenron? Why not look like Broly in a way, in terms of appearance, not in terms of like character? So I agree, because it would have a more menacing tone to it, and yeah, Super Saiyan God, the red form, I mean, although it was skinny, when I don't think at least we're ever going to see that form resurrect again, because that was a one-time thing, and if they haven't brought it back by now, I don't think they're going to bring it back at all, honestly. So this episode didn't have enough happen, and it was very slow-paced, kind of boring. I mean, it builds off storytelling, bro. It had to. If it was straight action like last week, there wouldn't have been no story, there wouldn't have been no respect sequences, there wouldn't have been nothing going on. I mean, it would have been blatant action once again, and we wouldn't have learned anything from anybody. So Monaka was hilariously what? I would have to say hilariously dope, because just the way he somersaulted in the ring was hilarious. Let me see. That even Winged Dragon Raw looks way different. He looks like a gold blue eyes but red eyes. Okay, so he looks like a golden version of Blue Eyes but with red eyes. Okay, let me see. They threw the fight because they both know that they cannot surpass each other. Wrong. That is wrong. Goku knew that he was getting stronger. And if they have limits. Goku wants Hit to release everything, but he can't because of the rules. That is true. Agreed. So Hit is limited, and since Hit is limited to Goku, it's too much. Both of them can improve on one another. If Hit don't improve, Goku can't. But if Hit don't improve, Hit can't. That's raw. So they're both like, fuck it. I mean, no, I kind of see where you're coming from here, because you're saying that they can't surpass each other. That's wrong, because while in the Kaio-Ken form, Goku was losing his powers, he was gradually getting weaker because he wasn't used to the form, and Hit was gradually getting stronger because he was improving based on what was going on with Goku. So he needed Goku to get better and better and better and better. And even Whis pointed out, I mean, he was like, man, this is frightening. He's improving at a frightening pace. Ruby, this was a good episode, good video. Thank you. Let me see. The action in it was not like last episode, but definitely showed us Hit was unbelievably good, and also showed Goku learn new techniques because he wanted Hit to use his full power, but Hit was like, aren't you afraid of dying? You're absolutely right. But Goku said, I won't let you hit me. I was just like, wow, we all know that Goku don't bluff, so if Hit can freeze Goku, that means completely Goku knows how to counter that move. We don't really know if he can counter like that new Toki Tobashi technique, because the way Hit was able to like freeze him like in motion, I don't think Goku knows to counter to that yet, because he was badly hurt, man, especially towards like the very like middle of the episode when Hit like dished out a barrage of attacks. Like, that was it for Goku. Since in a multiverse, different universes have different versions of people, and Beerus and Champa are the gods of destruction of their universes, isn't it safe to say that Hit was a great chance, has a great chance of beating Champa? That is very, very true. That I never thought about that, actually. I really thought they were gonna brawl, but like, I mean, because that would have been awesome. But Goku made Beerus go up to 70% of his power, and Goku was in his base form of a Super Saiyan God. With Super Saiyan Blue, he has God Ki, and yet Hit matched up with that and can still improve as the fight goes on. Even with the boost of power and speed, Goku has a hard time. So if Goku made Beerus use 70% of his power, he can make Champa use 70%, and Hit could make both gods of destruction use more, or end the fight quickly, since he has more than 5 seconds in his time leap technique. Hey, Goku, you just gave up. Well, I mean, alright, listen. For Hit to challenge Champa, right? I could definitely see this happening, because Champa did not seem afraid towards the end when he was gonna kill everybody, because he told everyone, he was like, go ahead, use your Super Saiyan abilities, use your Toki Tobashi time leap abilities, I don't care, I am the god of destruction, and I'm gonna show you why you should be afraid of me. So Hit was scared. Hit was genuinely scared, and I think that Hit would definitely push Champa to using more of his powers. I think if anything, he might push Champa to use probably 80% of his power or more, but in essence, I think Champa would put Hit down. I think that Champa would be proven to be overwhelming enough for Hit. Even though Hit gradually improves because that's how he is, I think that towards the end, I mean, having Hit fight Champa would be great, but given the circumstance that he is the god of destruction, he has to have more unnatural, untapped abilities than anyone else. So, I mean, that even boils down to Beerus. Hit versus Beerus would be great, but just as you said, I mean, it all boils down to how the fight plays off, because I'm pretty sure Beerus would take Hit more serious than how he did with Super Saiyan God. But then again, it's just, I think that either character from Champa or Beerus would end the fight a lot more quickly than how you normally presume, because Hit would go for the kill, right? He would try to kill them, but these two would realize right off the bat like what's going on. So let's see. Goku and Hit reminded me of Goku versus Pikkon in the Otherworld tournament. Absolutely, bro. I mean, that's exactly what it reminded me as well, except much better depicted. So I'm about to go watch the episode. My body is ready. Yo, I'm about to go watch episode 39 and 40 after this. Kaio-Ken messed up Goku more than ever. Yes, it did. That dude was spazzing out on the floor. Maybe Frost smells like shit. Yo, oh my god, this is the best comment. This is the best comment in the video thus far. Maybe Frost smells like shit. Maybe he does. I wonder how strong Zeno's is. It seems Whis and Vados were calm and unintimidated by it. I'm hoping Zeno is powerful and omnipotent. Well, then again, if he is hailed as the king of everything, which is the overall aspect of being the overseer of all 12 universes, then he has to be, in some way, shape, or form, very, very powerful. I mean, he has guards with him. God knows how strong those guards are. But he is a god. I mean, he was referenced as Zeno-sama towards the end, which Sama means Lord. So Lord Zeno is there, and Zeno, I mean, we're gonna find out sooner. I mean, yeah, sure, they may have been unintimidated, but I mean, that doesn't mean that they weren't kind of like afraid as to why he was there, you know? Goku also held an alien penis, no joke. Yes, he did. He grabbed the Galactic King's penis, which was like weird, but like, yeah, very hilarious. I think Champa and Beerus are Zeno's pets. I am unknown. Ironically enough, he has a pet for a profile picture, so that could be. Can you imagine that? Pet cats. You have a skinny ass cat and you have a fat ass cat. I love Champa so much because he's such a fat little whiny cat. If I ever see a fat cat around my house or like anywhere else, I'm just gonna like think of Champa. You say it's awesome that Champa is a little bitch, yet you're so fast to make fun of Yamcha for voluntarily giving up a fight. I call bullshit. Well, I genuinely don't like Yamcha, so how are you calling bullshit on that? I genuinely don't like Yamcha. First of all, you spelled his name wrong. I don't like Yamcha because forcibly he was always bitched out and or was always bitching out of something, whereas opposed to Champa, he's a funny little bitch. He is a tough little bitch. The difference between Yamcha and Champa was, yeah, they might both bitch and complain, but Champa backs it up. Champa is willing to back it up, even though he cries because he doesn't get it his way. That's exactly why Champa is better. He cries because he doesn't get it his way. Yamcha has never cried for not getting it his way. Yamcha was always crying about things that are happening in the present time, where he was like, oh, I'm not strong enough, what should I do? I don't know what to do. Like, he was always bitched out. So that's what makes Champa a lot better than Yamcha. And Yamcha, first of all, don't ever put Yamcha and Champa together in the same category, because these are two different characters. This guy's a bitch, and this guy is not. So, Hit was obviously a little scared, but he didn't know how to show a horror face or something. He's a badass character. Well, I wouldn't say Hit was totally scared. I mean, he was worried because Champa did threaten to kill them all, and he wasn't going to send Hit home in one piece. So, really good episode, more comedy than action in this one. Just showed off Hit is not evil. It also showed how powerful Champa is. It really wasn't scared of Goku. I mean, yeah, I mean, absolutely true, because it kind of showed off how serious Champa can get. But towards the end, I mean, he didn't seem, you know, like all pissed off, high mighty at all. Like towards the end, he looked very terrified. So that's because Zeno came up. So let's see. To be honest with you, it's a little too much to say that Hit is stronger than Goku. I would say as of right now, they're both evenly matched. I disagree. I disagree with your opinion because Hit gradually improves. Like, there was no sign of fatigue. There was no sign of him getting damaged. Goku was damaged. Goku was getting hurt. Goku's Kaio-Ken form was wearing out. So Goku realized from the get-go that he was in trouble because he knew that Hit kept improving, as he always likes to state it, and Goku was not. Goku was getting weaker. So, man, your comments are awesome, guys. Let's see. In my opinion, if Hit, if he had all the strength back, he would give Champa a hard time. Might beat him because of his ability. So you're saying if Hit was at 100%, he would beat Champa. Again, I mean, we wouldn't know. I mean, comment down below if you guys believe that Hit can beat Champa, because I'm very curious to know if you guys believe that he can or if he can't. Monaka, in my opinion, the god of everything, has more overwhelming design imaginable. The dragon is straight from Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, I don't know what you mean by Monaka is overpowered. I mean, Monaka isn't overpowered, all right. Monaka is he deliberately got lucky because Hit through the fight. Let me see. The dragon again, straight Yu-Gi-Oh! Wind Dragon of Ra on this bitch, right? Let's see. I hope this Lord guy is similar to the Elder King Piccolo on Namek, or like Supreme Kai is not necessarily strong combat-wise, but just omniscient and all-knowing God. Maybe he is the link to life, so if he dies, everybody in all of the universes die. I don't think death can imply to this dude, because if he's supposed to be all-knowing, all-powerful, all-spiritual, then there's no reason for him to have a weak point to the point where he can die. Perhaps maybe, yeah, you're right, perhaps maybe he's not necessarily strong combat-wise, but he is an all-knowing God that knows everything possible, anything and everything this dude possibly knows. But comment down below as to like if you guys believe he is strong combat wise or if he's just all knowing. Frost looked like he was drunk as hell. Like, I don't do shit, Champa. Well, I mean, yeah, Frost was there on the couch. He looked fucking passed out from like a night full of like tequila shots. So he was done, man. Like he was fit. I think he's dead. I really think he's dead. I think Homeboy's dead. It's interesting that Goku mentions wishes from Dragon Ball, as in more than one wish. Then again, because this dragon could have more than just one wish capabilities, you know? I like the character Hit, and I want to see more of what he can do. Monaka was great for comic relief. I never laughed so hard. I haven't laughed so hard either. I was just like, bro, this is fucking hilarious. When I saw that, I was like, Jesus Christ. Because he went in there, he was like, eh. It was hilarious, man. Zarama is enormous. If you look close on his entire body, was overshadowing other galaxies like holy farts. Yeah, I mean, I saw that towards the ending of the preview. Like there were certain galaxies in the background. So this dude must be enormous as fuck because he must be taking off. He must be taking enough like so much space because he like obviously he's coming out of these Dragon Balls. He has to be huge. So. But again, guys, leave your overall thoughts down below as to your overall thoughts behind all this. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta versus Hit. Ooh, that would be good. That would be a good-ass fucking fight. Gogeta or Hit, guys? Comment down below. Please let me know. Jesus. First time in forever since 2013, Beerus is scared of the God of Gods. Yes, he is. He was terrified. He was legitimately terrified. So, yo, is Majin Buu still asleep? I think he is, bro. I really think he is. Monaka can be a great fusion buddy for Jocko or Krillin, because maybe Chaozu at the very end of the series makes Chaozu make it bigger than Zarama. Well, I mean, yeah, his nipples will not be as big as Zarama, but I mean, Monaka would be a good fusion buddy for either. It's not Jacob, it's Jocko, Jocko or Krillin. So can you imagine that Monaka fusing? I hate Toriyama. Why? Why do you hate Toriyama, Brody? Tell me why. Hit is secretly Broly, seriously. I think Goku and Hit are gay. Why? why would you assume that? I want Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegito to make an appearance. We all do, trust me. Goku's a pussy. Damn, your comments are just flooding here. Well, once again, guys, I do want to say thank you all for watching. If you guys are fans, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That way you guys don't miss a single Dragon Ball video update. If you guys enjoyed it, if you guys cannot wait for more Dragon Ball Super, then slap that like button. Let me see here. Damn, I'm just trying to read these while talking. It's just like I called it. I knew Monaka was strong as shit. Just touched Hit and he got knocked out. Hit through the fight, man. Red Eyes Gold Dragon. Yu-Gi-Oh! Jesus, Frost looks raped, to be honest. Yes, he does. Yo, Frost is he's done. I don't agree with Hit being stronger. He's currently evenly matched. I don't know about that. I mean, there's 19 replies, so let's just see what happens. Like I said, guys, once again, if you guys want to see more, smash that like button. Comment down below and interact with one another, guys. Once again, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to help share that help spread the video, guys, to help support the channel. That really means a lot to me if you guys were to do that. So thank you all. I appreciate it greatly. Damn, you guys are just fighting here. Some people are just too stubborn. Believe what you want. Hypocrite. Damn, you guys are fighting in the comments. Interact with one another, guys. Thank you all for watching once again. Tune in for more, and I'll be seeing you all in the next video update. Take it easy, guys.